Hey, I'm Dan Wilson with Xponent Ministries. About 12 years ago, God had put in my heart a desire to see a church planting movement ignited in Kenya. Together with my family, I've lived and ministered in Africa for the last 35 years and had the privilege to pioneer many new ministries along the way. One day I was praying and dreaming about starting a new ministry focused on discipleship and was reminded of an illustration I had seen showing the power of multiplication. If you were given a choice to get paid $1 million at the end of 30 days or to get a penny the first day and doubled every day after for 30 days, which would you choose? The best choice is to get a penny doubled or multiplied every day. For instance, the first day you have 1 penny, the next day 2 pennies, day 3 you get 4, and day 4 you have 8 pennies, and on it goes for 30 days. At the end of 30 days, you would have a total of $5,368,701.12. That, my friend, is power. Soon after, my good friend, colleague, and fellow church planter, the Reverend Joe Michael Kamau, and I got together and talked. We both knew that we needed to have the power of multiplication combined with 2 Timothy 2:2, which is God's plan for discipleship, where Paul told Timothy, "The things you've heard from me entrust to faithful men who will teach others also." These, combined with a great church planting curriculum, were what we needed in order to ignite a church planting movement in Kenya. This was the very beginning vision of Xponent Ministries. In 2012, believing and trusting that God had given us the vision and plans to make this new ministry a reality, we decided to beta test it in an obscure little town in northwest Kenya called Rumaruti, where 2 least reached people groups called home. We figured that if it worked there, it would work anywhere. The very first class of 14 evangelical pastors from the region around Rumaruti came together in unity to see how they could plant more churches that were desperately needed among these 2 tribes. They joined knowing that 2 things must be done before anyone could graduate the 6-month church planting course. 1, they had to start a church or a congregation in order to graduate, as well as recruit or mobilize someone to take their place in the next class. One of them was a man named Reverend Samuel Kamau. Samuel is one of our #1 disciples, and now he is our East Africa and Southern Africa director, really the hands and feet of Xponent Ministries. Knowing that the vision and ministry that God had given us would indeed work in Kenya, we officially registered Xponent Ministries in 2013, focusing on training national church planters in remote areas, discipling them and turning them loose to plant more churches amongst least reached people groups.
Whatever is happening, the training that we are getting can now help us to reach more souls. Number 2, to plant more churches. And that's why you are now in Murungai, having a new church that is being born by DCCP discipleship.
Since then, we have graduated approximately 3,000 church planters from this amazing program and helped mobilize the next class of students. Now, in 2022, we are currently ministering in 8 nations in Africa. God has surely ignited a church planting movement, and it is growing like a wildfire in these nations. So many tribes and tongues and people groups have been reached and ministered to, and we thank God and praise Him who is blessing the work of our hands. The future is very exciting for Xponent as we are currently making plans to open several new countries in Africa, as well as taking it to Central and South America. It is evident that God is moving this ministry forward, making a huge eternal impact, and we are so privileged to see God move in some amazing ways. We would love for you to be a part of our ministry, either by praying, giving, or going. Xponent Ministries, multiplying disciples to multiply the church.